Harimi, harimi, al tirai, harimi, al tirai. Imri le'arei Yehuda, hinei Elokeichem. Harimi, harimi, al tirai.
Hello, welcome to Pirkei Avos with Rabeinu Yonah. We are on the third chapter, Mishnah Zion, Mishnah number 7. Rabbi Elazar Ish Bartosa Omer, Rabbi Elazar, the man of Bartosa, says, Tain lo mishalo, give him from his, sha'ata v'shalach shalo, because you and yours are his. V'chein b'David hu Omer, King David says this, Ki memecha hakol, from you is everything, u'miyancha nasanu lach, and from your hand we have given you. Rabbi Shimon Omer, Rabbi Shimon says, Hamahalach b'derech v'shoneh, u'mafsek mimishnaso. If somebody is walking along and he's studying Torah, he's thinking of learning in his head, or whatever, he's talking with someone and learning, Omer, and he says, Ma na ilan zeh, wow, that's a pretty tree. Ma na nir zeh, wow, that's a pretty plowed field. Malav akasav ki ilu mischayev benafsho. The verse teaches that it is like he is guilty for his soul. It's a very bad thing to interrupt one's studies in the middle for something so mundane. All right, let's see what Rabeinu Yonah said. That says here. So it says, the first thing we read was, Tain lo mishalo, give him what's his, because you and yours is his. It's referring to Hashem, that everything that you yourself and everything you have really belongs to Hashem. So therefore, you should not withhold anything from Hashem. And it's talking about you yourself, and it's also talking about your belongings. When it comes to doing a mitzvah or chavtzei shemayim, any spiritual matter, don't withhold anything of yourself or your possessions. And this is what it says, when you give something to Hashem, you're not giving from yourself, you're really giving Hashem what's his already, because you are his, you are Hashem's, and everything you own is Hashem's. Everything's God's. A person's money is really Hashem's money. It's just that he allows a person watches it for him, watches it for God. But now usually, when someone asks you to watch something, you can't use it, you just have to watch it. But money that Hashem gives us, there's an advantage. Hashem allows us to use the money that he asks us to watch for our needs. Now, that's only he gave us the thing for our needs. We have to buy food, a house, a car, whatever we need to live. But beyond that, that belongs to Hashem. So with the rest of the money that we don't need for ourselves, we have to use it for what Hashem wants. And what does Hashem want us to do with the money? He wants us to give to poor people, give charity. And we should be very happy that Hashem lets us use this gift that he gave us. This pikadon, excuse me. And if you decide you use the rest of the money for what the owner allows you, what the owner wants you to do for it, don't think you're so great. That's what you're supposed to do. So for example, right, if someone wants you to watch $1,000 and he says you could use $100 and the rest I would like you to do ABC. I would like you to give it to this person and that person. So when you give it to this person and that person, well, that's what he asked me to do. I'm not such a tzaddik. I shouldn't think I'm so great. That's what he asked me to do. So the same thing here. Hashem gave us a parnasa, gave us a livelihood, and gave us money. And he says, take what you need for yourself, but the rest I want you to give to poor people. I want you to do mitzvahs with. I want you to support Torah, give charity. So that's what you're supposed to do. So it's like a king. He gives $1,000 to a person. It says, take 100 for yourself and give 900 to the rest of the 900. Give to 9 other people. Such a person will be very happy. Right? Someone comes and gives you a present and says, here, take 100 and the rest give to other people. You'll be very happy. I got a present. King David says, also, v'chein b'David hu omer, ki mimcha hakol miyadcha nasanulach, everything is from you, and from your hand we give you. In another place it says, it's from your hand and everything is yours. If it's talking about the body, when he wanted to build the temple, and this is what it says, and from your hand give it to you. And that's talking about money. So we have two different verses. One is talking about our bodies belong to Hashem, and one is our money belongs to Hashem. As it says, give us the strength. Don't give us the strength to give this, because from you is everything, and from your hand is everything. Okay. Then we finished off the Mishnah by saying that a person who is studying Torah and he stops to say, oh wow, look at that pretty tree, look at that pretty field, he's liable for his soul. When a person's studying Torah, he shouldn't talk about idle matters. A person has to have a fear and a trepidation and awe when he studies Torah. Like it says, any Torah scholar, every Torah scholar that studies and his lips don't drip myrrh, he will be burnt. Once a person is involved with the crown of Torah, he needs to stand with awe, not speaking idle matters. If someone is, he doesn't treat Torah with the proper respect, that is, he'll interrupt it right away to say something so silly about a pretty tree, then he is liable for his soul. We're learning here the seriousness that we take studying Torah. Okay, with that we'll finish, and wishing everyone a great day.